All right, so I gotta basically agitate and then put it in. Agitate, put it in, and then exfoliate.
Wait.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the vlog. Today, we are doing hair treatments, I believe. Got Anthony. Anthony is really OG to this barbering chapter of my life. So right now, we have a little bit of tea tree product in right here, and we're gonna apply it to the rest of his head. Anthony was the model for our instructor today. So basically the steps are, we're gonna agitate, we're gonna apply, and then we're gonna exfoliate. So yeah, let's see how this goes. It's my first time doing this. And thankfully, if I mess up, Anthony does not care at all, you know? So, does that even hurt?
Nah, that don't hurt. She was being a little rougher. You could be a little rougher.
Oh, Ms. Vogue has a heavy hand? It was agitate, apply, exfoliate. Okay.
I feel like you probably have to be a heavy hand with, not that heavy.
Just, yeah. Oh shit, was that? I was like, I can go heavy, bro. Okay, agitate.
But definitely just to get those flakes up or that product built up.
I think Kaden was agitating. All right. So one of the reasons why we want to do this, or why this is important, it's a very scalable product in a sense of like the people that would come into our chairs, you know, not all scalps are created equally. Same thing with like not all hairs are created equally. At least that's what I'm learning in real time. All right, boys. So we just got done with Anthony's little like process right now. We're gonna switch over and he's gonna do me now. But basically the process is gonna go, he's gonna first rinse, right? And then he's gonna move his comb across my scalp to create some abrasions to kind of see what's going on under it. And then we're gonna apply the product, and then we're gonna exfoliate, and then we're gonna wash the hair with some shampoo, which is something that I'm really excited about because this is gonna be a product this is gonna be a service that I'm gonna do. Now this, like versus a lot of other like hair treatments in that sense, I think it's gonna be pretty dope, and it's because it's not necessarily like, we're not causing too much problems in that sense to the head. Versus like if I were to do like a relaxer or a perm or something, which I would feel kind of scared about doing at this point. But this has a lot more like grace to it in a sense of like procedure and incorporating this as a product to sell to people.
My bad, bro.
No, you're good. Abrasion, application, exfoliation, and then wash.
So at first I'm doing a scalp analysis. You did the scalp analysis already?
No, actually, no, we haven't had it.
So I'm just looking at his.
That's what it was. Scalp analysis, and then abrasion.
We got the hairline.
So you wash before and after, right?
Well, the reason why I wanted him rinsed before is so it could be easier for y'all to emulsify that product. But to be honest, I was going to do this dry.
No, but I'm talking like whenever you like, before the service, before you put the stuff in, do you wash the hair?
Yeah, I like doing it with a clarifier. Do you have to? No. But I like a clarifier because that means I get more bang for my buck. I'm getting all that stuff more deep into the skin and hair.
And then you at least wash it afterwards?
Yep. So I'm just going through, looking at his scalp, make sure everything's healthy. This is the time that I'm talking to him. Then I'll work with it and keep on picking up the scalies. If not, I'm just doing it for the purpose to stimulate his scalp.
Okay.
Let his scalp know the party's about to go down. And then after that, I'll apply the product, split the hair. Applying it, I'm doing that with a brush too, but afterwards I'm going to do my massage. Okay. Then I'm going to cap him, let him sit for a good 10 minutes, and then rinse shampoo and conditioner.
So this treatment in itself, right, let's say like in my head, correct me if I'm wrong, right? Like in a sense of like offering a service, I could have like a baseline. Let's get the product in there, applied, boom. And then there's a Supreme.
Yeah, the same scrub from Palmisha, they have another step called the kombucha rinse. So after all this, you rinse it with kombucha rinse. That's one of the steps that I can do an elevation to it.
You do that before that final shampoo?
And this would be a good thing to pair with like facials or something like that.
Or like I said, if I have a guest coming in like this, I'll be like, bro, you better get your bracelet out. I'll go ahead and wash your hair. He's like, I'm gonna wash when I get home, but I can do a scalp detox, bro, take all that stuff, all that product that's in your hair, and all right. Once they feel it the first time, like what he said, like your hair feels clean, it feels so light. You feel the difference. That's gonna sell it too.
Gotcha. I really love the like, okay, so in a sense of sales, I hate saying the word tactic, right? But in reality, you know, let's be transparent, right? So like in a sense of like sales tactic, I feel with everything I learned today, right? Obviously, I love information and just like providing information with customers, right? Stuff that they wouldn't know. If they could leave my service knowing something new, you know, that's long-term, you know, connection in that sense. Like they're gonna realize you're invested emotionally into their hair in that sense. And their side of it too, it's like it's not necessarily smoke and mirrors, but like I do love like having that the idea of having the camera and getting their follicles and having like before and afters and like the service.
How you use it, you know, like there's some people out there that are selling people dreams and doing weird stuff with it, but like that is something you can use. It's not a tactic, it's something that's a tool that you're using to kind of help them understand why you're getting the service, understand the value of the service. I don't think that's wrong.
Okay.
Like even now, to like people buy, like I know y'all heard about LED treatments and stuff now, right? Like, people get like, the whole bodies and stuff like that. Get a little LED lamp at this stage or at the end of it, what you're doing with everything. Have them, okay, I'm gonna end the service with an LED light treatment. This introduces what it does.
Because last night I was thinking about different ways that I could get people to want to do straight razor head shapes. You know, so I was like, I went into a rabbit hole of like different angles, you know, that I could pitch in that sense, and like opening up like the pores, blood flow, all that. That's why I brought up massaging, you know, in that sense. But yeah.
How long should I leave it on top? Like that's enough time to
Is it supposed to burn?
Shut your mouth. You're supposed to have a tingly sensation. And now that you mentioned that, it's really good to talk to your guests about what they're gonna feel ahead of time, because some people get a little more anxiety feel than others. So you're gonna probably experience like a little tingly, like kind of very similar to Vicks Vapor Rub, or if you've ever had an icy hot, it's gonna feel like very airy, fresh, So that they're not like, it's supposed to feel like this. It feels like it's getting more. I can feel more. Like you never know when you get like that. But also, whenever you give them predictability or tell them what's coming, it always makes you feel more relaxed.
Yeah, when you add water, it makes it real feel like soap.
And Ms. Vogue too. It's like, yeah, like I was gonna say when I put Anthony in the sink, I didn't put any shampoo, no soap. And it was like suds everywhere. I did not expect that. Okay.
The only reason we didn't really fully experience it because of the way we applied it, but in order to get it stretched to be so fast, this is fine the way you did it. But I would say some of y'all do a little bit too watery, right? I want to create that. I want to emulsify that in my hand or on the scalp, more so than not. And the other way would be like just applying it to the scalp directly, like. But also, you see how I'm losing some product too, so that's why it's okay. But the granules are on my fingertips, and I'm able to move it across the scalp and everything. Yeah. And then it's easy to ignore the areas at the back of the nape and stuff like that. Going in there and making sure that also gets attention around the ears, the hairline, right? Neck rest of the bowl. You sit down, sir. The neck rest of the bowl.
All right, you ready?
She just told me to sit down.
You can say what?
She just told me to sit down. Oh shit. There's gonna be the last step in this whole operation where take me away from.
Wait. Okay. Yeah. All right. I think that's it.
Okay. All right, this part, I actually, when Anthony was on here, I just washed the product out. Apparently that's not what you're supposed to do. Yeah, I use a special shampoo to wash out the product that's in there so the hair or the scalp doesn't get damaged. This is gonna be a service I'm definitely gonna provide.
Oh yeah, I definitely think I should too.
So guys, if you're watching and you want to get a scalp treatment and not a haircut because you don't trust me yet to cut your hair, boom, you can still be a part of the journey. Come get a scalp treatment, and I don't even have to cut your hair. I could just say massage your head and put product in there and make sure you have a healthy scalp. Right, Anthony?
Yeah, yeah. Interesting. Oh, shit, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Fuck, I still gotta get used to this picture then.
Nah, it's the same thing.
I think that feels good.
You guys don't know how hard it is to make sure you shampoo someone's hair and no water gets, I mean, at least I don't know yet, right? But like, anytime I wash someone's hair, water has gotten everywhere, and I'm still trying to figure out how to properly do this without it being like SeaWorld or something,
Good?
I don't even want to take a shower anymore. I feel so clean.
What?
All right, guys. So that's gonna do today's vlog. Initially, I did not plan on making a vlog, but I can't have every single vlog be a haircut, right? So I really want to expand my library of products of what I'm experiencing in this exact moment of being a barber student. First and foremost, I appreciate everyone following along. I have now stocked up on so many videos that are like already in the pipeline to come out. So there's gonna be a video every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and we are set for the next 2 weeks from the moment of this recording. So I'm fairly stoked about that. But going back into today in general, right? So today we did a scalp treatment, which a scalp treatment is something that I wanna offer to my customers in that sense, right? So there's a certain aspect of like being able to do haircuts, fades, all that. But then there's this whole other beast, you know, of things that we could offer, you know, as a business to our clients, you know, in that sense. And a lot of that stuff will start with the fade, right? Like, should put that on a shirt. It's going to start with the fade, right? But from there, you know, you could like make a lot more money than just being single laned in that sense. So, really stoked about today's today in general, all the stuff I was able to learn, being able to practice set service on Anthony is also very, very powerful in that sense too. So yeah, man, pretty stoked. And this is gonna come out next Thursday. So yeah, we're gonna have something really, really dope coming on this next video. Actually, this next video after this video is gonna be really dope. This video is gonna be dope. This video is a little bit freestyled at the same time, because going back to the initial sentence of like, I wasn't really intending to record, but like all my haircuts, all my videos can't be me doing haircuts, right? So we're gonna see how this video comes out. You know, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be different than all the videos prior to this, but you know, we're just gonna keep trucking. Thank you so much. Please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and make sure you watch this next video because it's gonna be pretty dope.